Ohwe ni paya ede omo ho abase omo nso ye nto omo so abana.
Yes.
Omo mekuta NPP frank ya. Ohwe omo nyia omo fata. Na oba ko demufo eye Bawumia. Ufa no experience and I say na ho boaboa obia ento no. Experience and I say no ho boaboa as running mate from Fieng Otwe. And a vice president from Fieng Otwe. In terms of ahoboaboa no nipa na eba no obia intimate to sa ahoboaboa anamboa. The man has been running mate to Grenya Semketwa for 8 years. Wasabe vice president for 8 years. During that time, acting president on several occasions. And Tiabano experience anahu boa enipa no monto no. Ono so na ode omode tutu ho a ogina ne na so chen omunya. Nenti a oka so ogina ne na so hwe. Election aye kwa koyi. Advantage kese ba kwa NPP wo ene ne se. Wo hwe abakosemo a Ghana for share down to Abama Ubia Waba Fofro. So I'm a president.
So we first
timer. Apart from Yera Mahama in 2012. But Satan a president did that. But flag bearer there. Ubia anywhere Ghana for to Abama for the first time. Kufuor call twice. Yera Mills or call 3 times.
Yes.
Mahama Crow free so as president no san call twice. Akufado call 3 times. Obia en ya to aba manu first time. NDC omo de first time. Obia om de ne beba no first time. Obia NPP so de ne beba se nye Bawumia no so ye first time. In this advantage no a owo se second time and now third time. Bawumia nko a ne betimi ama NPP sa advantage no. Ukofo obia ba na sa advantage no wa say no because NDC for omo de obi foforo ba. Enti NDC NPP odi obi a wa ye bi that the bar. O hwa abakosemo a if no favor NPP a chance or the obi o first time. Bawumia nko a ne betimi ama NPP sa advantage no. So ye nwa no NDC for yi omo tamomo opposition tamo na omo abemu. What is omo ka NPP mpanyifo no ho bi ho asem da. De bia o mani si Bawumia so. Ena ye kase ya enipa e pray NPP Frank Atue. Some dos nipa be say 5. Enso Bawumia what is omo ka bibia tia nipa na aka ne bida. Enso Bawumia nko a no mo kana se. Hwe papers mu na Bawumia say ene na boisi say Bawumia say na Bawumia say. Eno kire say ye NDC for na agitum say ono na edimu a obetimi agitumi lu.
It may also mean say ono and because why vice president then no omo mad e won the others no omo nya bibia wo ho.
O menya na say omo aka no so omasum in government da anamboa. Yeah, and I'm in both positions. Me best me bo be edi. But omo nya omasum aban mu da. It is how be come ho omo so mo pa bi omo petumi da be 2 NDC. Nso omo nkan obi a ho asem. Nti me face omo fa nipa no omo shadan for mo serious bia. Na fa wo hwe suban. Me nwa obi. Suban ho hia pa in leadership. Se suban no chima wo ho. Now the two me koka ho a say na say kra. Character. Now hwe Bawumia suban a obeji atum se obre ne ho ase. Onye obi a okasa basa. Onye obi a obeti se o kasa tia obi. Onye obi a obeti se o kasa tia ni party. Onye obi a obeti se o kan bibia board the party for on training. Ne kasa e boko. So humility ahombrase.
Yes.
Oyobia ne style no ekeni pa bom. No bi o kasa na hweti nipa. obuo ewo ono ankasa ne hwe concession ya oye concession che say ye election ya 2024 electoral commission po announce one polling station Bawumia ba out bejitu mu say odinkugo e manobuo across the world
party for ni bi ani nya ho
said
and I'm so na ma mo lose seats because obi aba mo boyi till the NDC took over constituency coalition centers ni nya
seats are in NPP wo say
87
yes
omode lusu akwetia
meba omode concession are affected wona abo akwetia de ne sie lusu ye
yeah mo lusu si ya
enu say concession wa it is akasa ne ntosum enti eboa ewo papa ne ho because of sa concession and after concession obi na okroma
yes
in fact ama obuo amba Ghana democracy nkwa e affect African democracy even in America say even in America kra Brazil and ya jeli obi otiso o se on election results entum monko ya coup me ne ya jeli no former president of Brazil in Brazil ya krokitwa even in America sheda see 2020 Trump o se on entum e man ko mo ye coup meboa in South Africa say electoral commission numpo and announce one polling station depends look me share results na magiatu ema obuo ba nipa no ono ankasa directly eba ni party ho eba Ghana ema ebi kan Africa nya oyobi a ontu ne ho brag you can say
no
yes oyobi a no akoye bibi no de aba na me na mekoye we no de say sinibu me na mekoma we me na mekoji we me na me anyasa wahu obi a se obi na ebre bibi na oni wa mo bi na odi ama wa o chan conclusion bi ka say obi na me yesem but mo odi aboa party mo odi aba party for ni Ghana for enya mo aketwa ase me ka say me ka say ho bedwire sika odi etu ama party obi anto no nso what is all kind of bedwire mu na simple say me na mekoye we when nya ye suban a hye enuonyam ema eno sai suban na opese o leader obi opese odi wanim enye obi o kai a ko ni chenkra na usuro so na o hwe ni swade hu for the rest of the country because pe flag bearer keke o po bi a we ni flag bearer betimi akoton no ama Ghana for ni ato abama no hwe eni swade hu for the country eni pe ya ebe when na ni swade hu eto Bawumia so me bisa say pass assume si we ni swade hu for national development obi ebe dey so be kai bibi
say bi omunya opportunity in fan to ja say omo ye campaign to delegates maybe omu we are then they will share their big vision for the rest of the country.
This is the vision ben omo ye no
omo vision no
yeah
this is a vision for the party and for delegates
and I me say me po bia me to abama no a or when ni swade hu for the rest of the country. And any pay say PS engineer 2023.
Yes.
See e be so many so ade hu. Okay bi. Me bo bi ntreo. Okay na ebinom kai. Enti ye ka obi a uyi no wi a obetimi akoton no ama Ghana for ato a obi anto Bawumia.
But I've heard the argument say and the biggest challenge facing Ghana now unemployment.
Yeah.
And for somebody like Kennedy Japan, he's been big on unemployment and the fact that no ayebi that he can create jobs for the teeming Ghanaian youth, including party delegates no ankasa. Yeah, or say in his personal life, he's created jobs. Wafanko for edumem, and he say onya the resources of the state, he can do more of those easily.
And you be no ye businessman. Ojitum.
Yes.
Ubi o ho pay business. Ubi o ha pay bibu foforo.
Yes.
Ubi o pay law. Ubi o pay broadcasting. Esa o hwe nipa no modern bowo ejuma
the
field or to say we be say ejuma ya wo ye. Wajidimpa. Hwe nwuma ya to bomra ni kwa. Enyum na ehu. Meti ohia na meka me yasa. Oh, yes,
Biba.
what be was a Juma?
Yes.
Nasa okope di brebia. Obisi o obi mfa nipa wa Juma muntino bintimenya. Dabi. O field na o woman. O modern bo na se ahwe. So obi abia Juma fine. Ono so ono so ne de no. But I don't just say no ntinu o chen obi. So na o hwe niema say ne niso ade hu obetimi akoton hwe ne niema odi tu dwa. And NDC for AAP. Sa gold in some nobody so cedi no man be ato oil. Bank of Ghana and Kasa Beji atum say sa gold for a reserve
oil program
and no true na ma cedi no ejina say. Anyam ka deputy governor of the Bank of Ghana. So omnum kutes kanu the tax reform or the buy saying in fact NDC so be hwe Bawumia ni so ade hu the two dwa wo University of any manifesto no ma ombe yade. So enti now hwe ne niso ade hu for the a party hwe ne juma okoye 2013 petition ni bosome ngotwe 8 months no office chachuchi kata ni NDC lawyers ase edun keti akojina so hu asemesi awie manu calculator and all 2 times 3 is equal to 4 divided by 4 yes abketwa Bawumia dina asade so 8 months captured the imagination of the whole country. That shows dedication to the party.
But he was going to be the eventual beneficiary if the case had gone well for them. Some could be a vice president.
But he was there for the party. Anambwa. He was there for the party, not in his personal capacity. Na usha ni party suma wasum party ya. So because me come wow they are party for from polling station up to national from 2018. Yenyan sorry ha. Ono me betuni but party for any polling station for omo kwani akoto omo ba moab me ade ma constituency executives, regional executives, national executives for it's on record. Inti u hwen mwa ne small their soon party we ni free mind o say look moto abama me appointment president who appointments be me be no equal say 10 na obi abenya 10 say na
conference be abenya 10 appointments
obi abenya 10 president were over 7,000 appointments by the constitution obeche no pepepe o say o the bibi kra ba o say constituency budgeting enti no constituency bia be hu ni chefa e wo budget no they say every day as national budget the entire budget appropriation bill this billion o constituency ever na wofi obi
manson kwanta
omo chefa na e wenfa so say no obed ma budget no ye decentralized to constituency in this appropriation bill say 4 billion cedis no manson kwanta de na ya he ene de na de o manson kwanta. So obabe say shisha ode ban say nipa ba ko na e bia contract 50 million 100 million aba chichem de nipa ni pia timi aye president Kufone share sade na say oba 2001 who say baby a obefa ni ye drains binim so kai sade na me constituency bubu ahye enya ho fa so pa baby abefani ye drains because ochiche mu since so be mani pa ba kon 10 kilometers of drainage oche mu into 10 obi aye 1 kilometer 1 kilometer no obitimi anya hu sika na da kwa akoye e ma adwuma koso wa meni ntia itimi eja isade o se ode ba sine be ya obi a bitimi anya kakra na ono so aye enti o hwe na ho boa sine wa ahoboa odamufo o hwe no jina ni nanso pa se de maka jo ni suban eni ni eni so ade hu eni ebu e woni hu eni se na okasa odtwi nipa ba ni hu anyo bi okasa ehweti nipa na kenka hu onya kakabensem onyo obi otu ni hu uhwe we no mia we NPP delegates scan do bi wa be ma 100 cities we ma 200 cities jena fakoto electricity but o probia obetimi agye to me e dey ama o party no na say o pe eno ni wani so ade hu na NPP delegates eno ni wani so ade hu Bawumia demufo nti we ni nsem a ode to delegates
ode to delegates no enim enra konya na o te so me ne honorable Rocky Obin on also a director elections for the Kenya Japan campaign and he made the point me busan the question say then is different about the Kenya Japan campaign now than the previous primaries no and also see they have a proper campaign structure on the ground coordinating teams in each constituency and results na ye hu ya ene no executives across the board are bold to come out to declare say they were with Bawumia, then now they are with Kenya Japan. And no, or say among more other camps, no mabu, muyem eshimo sisia.
One who Bawumia campaign or kwa Ashanti, so who videos nibi.
Yeah, I think I've seen one or two.
Who party kukudam for Omo Bana as endorse Bawumia. So
yes, members of parliament nibi.
Okay. Including the deputy speakers with amount for a buffaso to endorse him, to speak for him. Footage ni pio me send you. Until Obika say why na wo Bawumia or see we free or why?
Oh,
why? What they bobi
Mate Kenya Japan call Western North. Constituency secretary baako ebekan. Tamro North, Gideon Boa constituency secretary in Swababeka, a Contombra constituency chairman.
Obi,
yes,
says 17 executives.
Yes,
our constituency.
Yes.
Na ba kombeka se me wo wayside. Na no yedi to e ho. Na se ne den ka ye de bia anka e bebo se. Ana ye kwa executives after executive. Ye fen to e ho because e normal. Obi na onyinya ba kwa na omudi bose ye na normal na wonhwe nipa e bufa so to endorse enti yampo de na onim nipa o mafri obi camp so afri me bobo mudin chawo akukudam en po de me nheda ho hia me but yes ye bo nipa o mafri obi camp akọ e Bawumia camp o ye be hwehwe but then ye no nya de fa ye ho nipa ba ko nipa na kwakoto aba na ye 260,000. And the secretary be what constituency be no say or camp na no di to e ho a eno kwa kire say that is a of omo shade de nipa
but eno so nkire say endorsement may be from the big guys in the party base na ye polling station is like omo na dorso omo so no the other camps they said that is their stronghold the hono mo hwe the mo fa MPs
unim say
regional executives
unim say eni pay be gina omni Bawumia gina 2023
in the last primary. Yes.
You could see what I'm saying.
Oh, say be the second be re near there. Yes.
Enti sa baby two who saw na okuta grassroots. Me have to me. Jena so no way. Sa se me man kan chere in 2023. O man kan. You could see saying. Enti so babeka say say me buy.
Yes.
Me kan chere say grassroots no obi abeto ma Bawumia. Me see your your budget so. Uhwe videos na utimi hu se o budget so. But me can say no nti obi abeto ama no. Ba she me nkran say obi o ha kwa. So na nipa no beje so no. Enkoye. But me ne Bawumia chin. Obi. Say enye security pa. Enipa be pra. Because share na me mo matene ne se nipa ni pi ka se Bawumia camp no ayema into ba
difficult for you to
difficult then natural
nipa di na chi do
then natural so what is asem ne da what is so big kasa so mesi camp you kwa difficult but Bawumia camp and every day nkofo kasa asem ne chere say nipa ne say aha de ba kukudam for doors nipa ni doors nti be so be go through but I had the kwa de be na no kire nti obi fa no to nchen obetie nipa ni bi obi say na is the best marketed no na aton no why na aton na chen Bawumia elections here why and a while see a ton 2023 go see say. And that's also your objective. Why they are torn NPP are torn to the country more than Bawumia. Nipa and nine numia said in the Babich. Why? So and I'm just saying no back media Bawumia elections no koji two munu said na okay and yet no there or no in count jin to Chisa Electoral Commission declare.
Yes.
Hey. 90 Electoral Commission declare near to election year 2020
2024.
Even after the declaration by the concession by Bawumia, time Ben Electoral Commission declared it took about 5 days. Can you imagine the tension in the country? And you anticipate 2016 President Mahama you anticipate paying for and then ninitina se kasa ansa na ojatum she tension about memuha. Is that the kind of tension you want? Our answer nim say ankoye Electoral Commission nun declare na yet 4 or 5 days democracy there wouldn't say ade ankoye do buoba ho so beka say oh me my fair results na msaka no anya de ametimi aye na so kwa could Electoral Commission. That means you want the same situation in 2016. They see here this is Ashanti na ka United Nations so no bear more ka results on can declare. Look at the tension in 2016. Look at the tension in last year when it even after the concession it took Electoral Commission about 4 or 5 days to declare. Is that the kind of thing you want? No, so can say must humility or no unfair nyejuma na akwetia ya shrink for humility na buy.
Yeah, because someone say the party has gotten to a place they need a bold, honest, courageous leader. Obia utimi sorry ekasa. That is the kind of leadership you need when the party is in the kind of situation our party in the woman says here. And to them, Dr.
Unim no two Rollins Aban Friso.
Jay Kufo.
Maybe myself. Obi say I mean I here for grassroots. So nipa na bi so say we here ni so timi kasa. Iska for na say kasa. Meboa. Enti who kasa na una dwen here for ho. So was kasa we here ni a. And say iska for mu here ni mu so pesa kasa. Enti sa message no kra na mu ka no en shada en toaso. Ne be say binu bidu musika koto down or cantonment so ati be that
yes
na ndo no musika si factory na empa say ni pa no cancer asebi we show so mo man to bibia wo baby o man to asase so be kaya ba kon in team NPP chairman
yes
no wo land commission ni pa say wo in team wo ho me to asase wo ye no basa me bo so ati asem into because obi amafo to down or cantonment so also kutobi enti no shada enye campaign message bia shada yehu obisi bia be fa bia to trotro mu oti choba
omanfo na eboni pa ba ku din se MPP for monfa asome simra na ye beto amam
na MPP for no monte sa asem na Ona beketro.
Esa e kan message o ka.
And am say e bolding or baby as na delegates so on peti say bolding. Anom da mun trotro. Ona beketro. Enti mentis asem no. Na o ko ka je ni pan say ona baby aye bolding a. Say ni pan o mo na so mo ka kire say baby aye be ko no wudin na ebo. Because o mo chinchan the delegates now know Mukasa in the constituencies. No, each constituency be about 1,000 delegates. Tomokran a Becketro, you're not Becketro. It is as a campaign here and shada and ye. But me demasem no me bonnet of Nipani ya effata. I mean, umunya almost some party no. Obia some party na say ye no so major party na name Frank Tunia ofata. But back open debate me into share nipa numna no demo for pa and my mouth reasons in tia or demo
officer or no demo for
now because you can't challenge. He's the most experienced, he's the most marketed, he's the the respect, the character, the party. You can't contest those things.
But some of the narratives I've heard in this campaign, and it's giving a flag bearer a second chance. No, it should not be as a matter of course, and as a reward be a dema obi. The person would have to earn it. A first opportunity, show course, show working. But when you've posted probably the most abysmal result in an election for the NPP, you don't want to say sign and foul review. That has been another narrative. At least I've heard that from the Kennedy Japan camp.
Oh, Benji is a Canadian cancer.
Okay.
But Obi, say apart from Roma cancer no free her. Say no what?
Absolutely.
Obi yenya nim nentia ye lose elections no. Ye no party no ye okwe committee.
Yes.
Okwe committee ye juma 4 months. Omni party for P in every constituency. Party for chro munne e ma bufuo ba ye nti o mankwa nkoto aba. Bawumia nka ho. Baby Bawumia free man pussy enka ho.
That's according to who?
According to the Okwe reports.
But the Okwe reports, other candidates, but they are not part of National Council and NEC. In the so when it's just one camp and a dear no year campaigner, how would they authenticate our claim?
No. Camp will be unfair no year campaign.
No, the fact say Okwe report that they not capture Bawumia any baby a ufi. Okay. It is the Bawumia camp that pushes our narrative.
Unim not the Okwe report no tuja. Not the tuja.
The General Secretary?
The General Secretary. Unim baby the tuja. At the thank you tour, the first tour Takradi. The General Secretary, the video no be send you.
And on my highlights. No?
On my detail. Okwe my highlights no bad National Council no my executive summary. So no one tier no. The General Secretary of the party during the thank you tour. Ono na kasa ansana chairman akasa Bawumia. He gave a detail in what is the Okwe report. But today for Okwe report not on China. 2024 before the elections. Economist Intelligence Unit. Some year survey.
Yes.
Omo can say elections na be dia my NPP.
Sure.
Omo ma long reasons. Meboa.
Yeah.
That was April 2024, baby. We hear no free wa. So the Afro Barometer. They did an Afro Barometer survey 2024. Omo can say a be dia my NPP see be win. They gave a long list of reasons. Year election, no, there's a German company from Conrad Adenauer.
Yes.
Almost my research. That's why the NPP lost. Obi, the EIU survey in April 2024, the Afro Barometer, the Okwe report, the Conrad Adenauer. In fact, Musa Dankwa, who incidentally, you must give it to him, his results are proven to be a better accuracy. All the surveys that are done. Musa Dankwa survey, all these surveys spoke about the same thing. The conclusion was that NPP was going to lose, and the reasons they gave are the same. Meboa. And so the Okwe report to Okwe free. Check the Economist Intelligence Unit. Check the Afro Barometer. check Conrad Adinwa, check Musa Dankwa, Info Analytics was day. The same conclusion, the same factors. Inti nimnentia NPP lose ya. Tuko say Bawumia free hentini lose ya. Sakasano entwasum.
Yeah, but
it's not supported by the facts.
Time I'm wondering about for the first time.
Okay, I'm fine with you. Okay, so Bib can say NPP lose elections to 2022.
Yes.
Saturday year Bawumia.
2022 Dabi na munyi.
Nti ne opeka say Bawumia ntia. On running seminar can you can say Echebra.
Yes.
Because what catch say 2022 na NPP lose elections.
After DDP no.
After DDP ni
elections.
Nti no opeka say Bawumia ntia. Sa time I can say 2022 na yin Bawumia. Nti on seminar mu ebobra. Nti
Bawumia ba no. Leading member after leading member of the NPP ever out the car said mo party no has been rightfully or wrongly tagged as an Akan party.
Yeah.
Na it was said mo exercising the ghost of sa tag no. And the only way to do that is to elect a flag bearer, at least free a minority tribal group. This time no monya obi of free minority tribal group or sanye kremoni. The expectation is because of the part of the country will feed the northern part of the country or the whole vote no ebe bremo and osanye kremoni nti one area I am on nemesis as a part the Zangos in the Zango vote then so ebe bremo. It turns out say it didn't happen, and some members of my party say no. Say nothing added by the way to me and yes, why do we bring him again?
Okay. The memo a list of so-called Zongo polling stations.
Yes.
Bawumia winnie ya areas no NPP winnie or order. I'll give you a list.
Here and now.
I'll forward it to you. A list. Plenty Zongo, so-called Zongo polling stations are winnie or we decide now because Zongo for Antoine is not true. Northern region. The northern region results compared to the other regions were better than the other regions. In fact, Bawumia region and Kazai northeast.
Yes.
The northeast in Kwani the only region NPP votes no cost. It declined everywhere. Maybe at Esotea. I bet if NPP votes nanti
Yes.
So when candidates no back
yes.
the votes declined. Make results nature 2020 NPP nya ahipo 2020 nya 2020 okay, maybe yeah, but it's okay. Phone so. But check the results of but if you be say or you must
FM.
In Shaiso. Nipa no ba ko amatis in Shaiso.
Kumasi in Shaiso.
Say nipa no a Christian.
Yes.
Matis or no so cancer Muslim at say Muslim ti anto amano. In Shaiso Bawumia did better than that person.
In terms of the total vote,
yeah. It's not a Muslim constituency. The candidate there is a Christian. Or no Pan Bakwa Matis or Muslim. But Bawumia did better than him in that constituency. There are many constituencies with Christian parliamentary candidates. Bawumia did better. Over 60 constituencies where Bawumia did better than the Christian parliamentary candidates in Christian constituencies. And Tim Fojo, I'm quite a reverend. I've seen Hobby. Bawumia did better. Bawumia got more votes than Tim Fojo. And took as a Muslim and Twasum. Musa Dankwa serving and saying how to buy last month here. I said, look, religion didn't play in the research or religion didn't play any major role. Musa Dankwa and whether you like him or not, so far his surveys turned out to be fairly accurate. Now, if you're any be on cancer, hand you over.
Yes.
And then I hand you over. Just any panel then. How much you throw? And you know there, anybody be lose primaries. No. In this election loss near the cancer mass. I also lose primaries. Now primaries won't me and na national agwakucha. Only President Kufuor. 1996. He lost only 39%. 96. NPP got 61 seats in parliament, 1/3. Southern Parliament is 200. 61 is about a third. And Kufuor got 39%. But in the next election, NPP moved from 1/3 to over 50%. And Kufuor moved from 39 to 52%. One election. Nti Okokazo being 41 inti enye year. The history won't back it. But yes, Obi Koye, so elementary school.
Yes.
Into we algebra mental.
Yes.
Okazo Koshe exa. It means there's a constant.
Yes.
There's a formula. Near friend equation. A presidential results equation Kufuor had a deficit of 1.3 million votes in 1996. Or the 4 years covers our 1.3 ebe winning power. Akufado had a deficit of 23,000.
Yes.
Took him 8 years. Where's the equation? Where's the Y? Where's the X? And to ask for what X, it means there's an equation. There's no equation. Obinya 1.3. He took 4 years to recover and become president. Obinsunya just 23,000. Took him 8 years.
Banana, if you go into an election now, for the first time in your history, when Timmy and Winnie even one seat in 5 regions, that's gross. That's not something. It was a party, a fan of us, business as usual. And I've read elsewhere say the flag bearer of your party could not win in 90 plus constituencies across the country. That's something. No,
misleading. Because the way one ticket now be funny say when you vote or cry.
Okay.
We've won elections in this country with two regions.
Yes.
Because our population here different. But o kana went any year nekoban say when you be wo hokra. But onya p just when we need. Inti constituency o na unya 47%. No binya 53. Well lusu. But you got 47%. Meboa. Ashanti region, NDC, this year omunya about 36%. Omulusu poto, but omunya about 36%. That's very high for NDC. I'm sure that this is their best performance in Ashanti. But Obakazo Ashanti omanyabi. No, they got 36%. Enti ukase when we near it's like when yabi debi otoso mienu. Now like a make catcher we Kufuor shweni regions so winning or they winning 2000 elections no. Look at the regions. Inti baby and elections now the population here different.
Yes.
The crowd them say yeah koyo ni say share in a way I be divide the constituencies no equally. So our business now constituency be 150,000 maybe
it be 30,000.
No, it's not equity but a different discussion. Yes. But a population here different. You can hear boom. Tuko kaso bi an wini wa ha no bi an wini wa ha. And toss. And I'm say ko check Kufuor we need 2,000. How many regions no we need? How many regions? Ko check it 2,000. Just about 3 regions out of 10. Akufado we need 2020. How many regions no they we need? In general and Twasum is the na say me siso drama on in the same. The reasons why NPP lost has nothing to do with Bawumia. Research after research after research, even before the elections. The amount of research done in 2024 and research done in 2025.
Yes.
Came to the same conclusion, same factors.
Same factors, same conclusion.
Same conclusion.
In those conclusions, the state of the economy going into the elections, Bawumia was touted as the economic messiah.
Yeah.
In by extension, we better say economy in the ma you lose idea. Then maybe Bawumia failed in his handling of the economy. So because is it a fair assessment?
Economy na etochi man. Why na ye nya de so board?
Enya Bawumia.
Baby. Refi.
Awoka COVID ne.
No. Why nipa ben ya de so board? Economy na etochi man. Both NDC and NPP. Why na de so board?
Not names the Dawson, Bawumia, Ken Oforiata. Nana
Akufo. Let me refresh your mind. Me see both parties.
Yes.
NDC, NPP. Just go back. Economy no touch man. Why no this suborno board? Both parties, both NPP, both NDC. Only hana about 90 MPs demanded the sacking of one person.
Yes.
Because
the
of the
finance
economy.
minister.
But only hana NDC for the BB Co Parliament censure motion against who was it against?
The finance minister.
I rest my case. Obi, until you can't go and put blame on somebody at one point. Now, dear chair, you go and blame another person. Both parties, both NPP, both and NDC. One of this board during the crisis. The NPP demanded the sacking of one person because obviously Obama lose elections. No, the NDC went to Parliament on a censure motion to remove one person because of the economy.
But they never left the name of Bawumia as the chair of the EMT, as the one who was touted to be the messiah, economic messiah.
Okay,
they made the point, say he was running away from the economy now doing the globalization. Okay.
Me say, when the economy went bad, who was blamed? Who? Both NPP and NDC. Who was blamed? NDC, I'm first censure. Open up, na me refi.
Yes, censure motion against the finance minister.
And NPP, so who did they blame?
The finance minister.
Until you can't blame finance minister yesterday and today blame Bawumia. It doesn't make sense.
When delegates know a ballot paper no on the 31st of January, what would Bawumia represent on that ballot paper?
He represents victory for the NPP. He's the person best placed to deliver victory for the NPP. And Namatomi Boa Acheo is the most marketed, and you can't dispute that. He's the most marketed of all the contestants. He's the most experienced. You can't in terms of the record as running mate, as vice president, an MAP or what you can identify with him a boy Ghana for, and then you bet me your health insurance. Ghana for to digitalization, and bet me you have to feel, bet me your health insurance, bet me your electricity, bet me your so, bet me send momo from across platforms. All of them are share Obi objectively. You can't vice presidents in this country from Accra to John Mahama.
Yes. Currently to Jane Nana professor.
To Jane, but they said the other sort. But you can't say me bisa say Accra would be Rebecca. Maybe Accra maybe now we school boy but who free Accra Mills when he was vice president.
Yes.
John Mahama when he was vice president. Louis Mahama when they were. Can you remember something? You can say, we need achievement Kesia Medekai when he was vice president. Bawumia is the most impactful vice president in the history of the Fourth Republic. Name Piwa who had debate me the Ashanti. To say interoperability momo. And there will be our work room momo boao. Interoperability on by now kuta MTN a bit me send the MTN but no bit me send he championed it
but must identify the cost of doing it now must science the same not the technology
two momo no
yes
interoperability na ye ni wansa na oba
no they make kind of say mobile you know the problem you found with it na ne boa e boa na John Mahama administration of body ye no na ne boa den dodo in the mono mobile be so and amoye in the argued say it was there the cost and an issue with
think omanya
den
senka oman reduce cost no na yentimi anya
e say no anka muntimi nye
enti once aya ye nipa no dey mu akotene no because cost na enokra no also talks to his incorruptibility say adia na NDC for so mo be no for 1.2 billion no be no for 5 million and we say am the national award nipa na ye be contract ni free ni hon at 1.2 aye Bawumia ye 5 or 6 4.6 million o court we asem hanya amunya bu ni for and no crap was add in savings no the difference between 1.2 billion and 5 million say am Bawumia award and people identify him with interoperability. People identify him with Ghana card, digital address, digital water payment, digital electricity. People identify him with it. Vice President Ababi Trim, a free car breast by John Mahama, Nana Jane Soda Soteso.
Yes.
If your baby be a who be there, but until the union free. But a free car to John Mahama. Because John Mahama, when he was vice president for 3.5 years, Bibi or between the Akai, a wedding. Because Developmental Louis Mahama for 8 years, a wedding.
Or no, their campaign against indiscipline. No?
Because Mills, Debena or the Bekai Mills when he was vice president, a wedding. Bawumia is without a doubt the most impactful vice president. Until when upo bia okwa koton obetima yen you sudu ne fen ko gitu mi no say no no wa be tool I can say what trim akade NPP delegates o ye party bamapa na o pe enipa ya ba omunya fata but upo bia ojina ni naso bebi ojina no betimi agitu mi na maye easier e Bawumia nti uye obi di 100 cities ba beji e be Bawumia so be bro 50 cities j but dream odachi say to me na me hwehwa ma me party ene me ho hwan carry nipa ni nya udokoda usum yeso a carry nipa no hwomu suban hwomu experience hwomu ahoboa ene niema keka ho bu ewo mo ho na hwe so mbetimi ato Bawumia na kokoto aba.
Very well, Nana. A friend of mine says so. We could 4-1 in 6 regions in 2000, not 3. Okay. 6 out of the 10 regions at the time, and no, we free chairman of Mario ADLC Obi Ken himself said we lost the election in 2022. Okay, I think Nana.
Hey, Omari, me watch you.
Yes.
Hey, you share me.
Obi, for the records, the former president Nana Danko Akufo-Addo doesn't have a copy of the Provoque report, not even a summary version. Just for the records, Charles Ni Tego and Ono Ediwe Apa. We say Obi, if creating jobs alone is the basis for selecting leaders, then Dangote Ibrahim Mahama, despite Kwesi Chum, are best bets going forward. President Kufuor and President Nana never had businesses, but created enough jobs and implemented social interventions that have opened doors for future leaders today. Please, let's focus on leadership skills more, not entrepreneurial skills. Else, it will confuse many. Still, Team Dr. Bawumia, Mami Efia Akuto, edie eno no finally na fe yemfa nkomo no emra ewieye na nana intimi nkotoa na dwuma so we say Obi, I love your line of questioning and Nana Akomea's style of communication. He has said it all and well, but we would simply not take it. We, the delegates, are voting for Ken, not for ourselves, but for the ordinary people on the street of Ghana. Kindly say thank you to Chairman Tinkaro for me. Ni Amasa Ewo Adentan. Finally, we say Obi, Dr. Bawumia represents a good presidential material for the good people of Ghana. Finito. Lamtekin Rashid Ewo Tema, Gulf City, and Odiwe Abrelamte. Yada se papa nyame inshramu nyina
na rich say campaign say me chase me kan no akwaye me na muska say amanfo some of them say Fosu Delegate versus Abetifi Elon Musk you say the amanfo ko social media so dey nam so no me na muska me na mabo party no pa but sa for na maka so me na woska me na abo party no woman can the party no so ayama wo no on the woman can be that minti say Canada Japan gina baby aka say me NPP aboa me pa mama bedu baby amadu ana Brian Champion gina baby aka say me NPP ene ma me nya sika no nyemu mo na ehwe party no enti wo me say to aba na ma wo no Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia so obi ente ne wo ka ada wono de wo mo party na na
asebre yawo na so one timi an control ho a wan hwa wo be kan sema yenka enti what is the essence of sacrifice in this party se me to me ho ache asom party no he me anti bi wo ohwim amam from Bantama wo ye polling station women organizer
okay
also ono de opa no wo sori anopa enam efiefiem nante sa from ohwim no aba report junction aba fiofia ananti aba Bantama o campaign sa for 20 good years na oni made eyefe si eye campaigner ono ankasa de nisika o odidwa na wachenam ache bayire ayensuo no odenam no odema NPP for wa yesa ba besine enti wo ba ka kire ne se ono sanse wono sebi abanya ma no contract bia wenye sika puduo no se ne ba enne ne ba ye krachini na ne ba pese odi party nanima sanse woni sika ninti ne ba na ko school a join Tescon aye campaign eso ye nyina na se nyamia ya dom no anya nisuade hunu a opese odi di party nanima ye be ka kire ne se wo ma me na se wa wo mu no aban ama o contract ama wa anya sika de manti no wo de wo ni sika nti ese odi party nanima na e de be na ekoso wo man mu ye mpanyimfo a omo de omo kra esi ho asom party no sanso omo ni sika nti no nyansa ni omo tirimana ananse se wo ye bibi ma obi a ese wiase nyina ehu ana Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia se ye ka emrante a wa boa wo mo a ebi ko school ebi ewa akwantu mo ye omo masters omo ye omo PhDs awofo a omo akọwo a omo nyamu a papa ne di omo sika aboa wo mo ensori ene mox a papa ne di ni sika eboa ayarefo a sebi omo ko ye operation Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia di ni sika amo o se ma ye nka because wonye manipa wo ye manyankopon se wo ye sane o ma we eboa party no ana se Ghana for ma enya de se odi begina bonten na wo kan obi ahu se ni but entra enenam se o manya sika o mu wo sika de ma no me kama Ghana for ne NPP for ate se Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia sebi onye hiani o na ye ahobrase ne ntete pa ye de atete no because ankure hunu na sebi eyedidi
obetu aso ba before so obetu aso no I say there be am bu baby say ansa na nipa desani obefa duane firifie sem di ko wure makoma mo ewo wure mo no na nya se wodomo ano ne madwumboni wo ho enitirim ba bi ode aduane no kwa akosi sem wanu medi no e bia no di fidi ato ho anasa duane na ode koma mo ano ode aduragum sabon ba bi die wu no nya no obi a ase ohwemo a woni a wo eye dede so mo ska wo party no ama ye hunu se de no mo ye ma party ni nyina na ye bibi a mo pa free party no muntia enti no mo ye sa papa no ade ba ko a Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ye amani asome bu no ene ye maame no ye papa no ye nuan makwatafo a fa wo mo hwe wo mo because the ahodi okoye papa de be na benya film enso se oye because
oya mo de beto aba no
oya won nyini se me ye we na da chi menya we
enne MPs mpanyimfo bebre because emwa bia emire bi omo gi free mpanyimfo yi ho omo akadem omo gi di paase eni peyi enyo no se fatasi odi party nani nanso ye oye dem
begu
anim ase say wo poto enu na broni friend blackmail we are all aware and we are praying for them say nyame mo makukudu ye nim se 31st no osoro bekasa ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia hwe eye delegates election papa yi se o hwe abakosem se delegates fo nyina e kan ye mpanyimfo o matu o mo ho asi hoyi na nsenya omo ye omadwen se omo petumi no ma starting delegates idi nkomo oh yes from polling stations omo forms 2018 besine omo forms an ese nkomo kotua electoral area coordinators sa brenna no omo nye omadwen se omo bedi president no edien no omo ye ma wo no omo form ho enso aban contract isi ke ba say boom enso man fa party for no ho Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia no ye vice president and the fato no ho so eboa wo mo that's it from polling stations when nyai oko electoral area coordinators eboa wo mo from electoral area coordinators when nyai o oba constituency executives omo ko pick omo forms oboa wo mo regional executives onyimo se wo A anase wo B onfa hu obi biara regional executives oboa wo national executives oboa wo parliamentary candidates across the 276 constituencies oboa wo enne yesu obi si ono no oboa eastern region fonti e man to nyom frɛ no na de waboa the whole country no ono so wonye den enti se odwi ho a eya na se bi ntiase bi anim aba ye kwakoto ye se delegates na kwakoto NPP mrano stretch se uye delegate se unya party card e ma wo ho kwan ma ye gitum se ampa uye party ni ato aba ma over 250,000 people say ye the 10 cedi kra na to card na mum yen calculate ni hwe papa baako alaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia fato no so etuama delegates e wo Ghana nyina including me ye kwakoto aba nti papa na ye we nyina wo se wo de aban ma contract gu botom nti ye ma wona ebedi party ni so ye hwe obi a wo kai party no ene e form 4 edi nkitahu from 2012 2018 2022 basi 2025 among the 5 Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Very good.
In coma odi nyina peso chese now or control 36% of the party onya 36% of the party na in coma odi nyina no e say nti no ne man na hoodin ti a ye to aba December 7 Bawumia consider kwesiada December 8 December 9 you are no here in the first meeting say obesa contest bill because na dream no or control a certain 36% of the party na dream eno no enti no o de o gidi say o control some 36% of the party who was strong following but obi so akọ national election do anya 41.7 o si ano de man nka kura da say ono so o control bi e wo man ni mu o ba bia atase by see ni Dr. Bawumia
oda mano
obedi ne mabia mano ba me le found Dr. Bawumia allegation bi on be yetie ni bia na fall flat it started with religion it came out say Ghana for can hear religion their trouble even though it play role no kakra bi we no if you onya zero or some constituencies then it came say John Mahama so enya zeros in some constituency then eba biem yesi afedie bokuni kusasi for and then say okay so if that's the case there the whole Ghana feels a Ghana by a year 11 elections so out of the 11 elections no Boko enclave no it was 6 constituencies 6 constituencies no in 6 out of the 11 elections no NPP anya 0 seats Boko Mpotemo Ashanti patrobate me project and you see sir out of the 11 elections Ghana yato abano almost 6 NPP nya 0 seats na sabre no Mahmoud, but if the first election, crime to Bawumia so bear class
also 2 years. Also 2 years.
Okay. As I tell you, red and I read round war. So say hey, but I we are moving to media behind.
And I know the
so over
now 2 years.
1965 first election. NPP has
no, I don't know. I did 2 years.
No, I did 2 years.
Yes.
19 So 1969 NPP tradition no enya 2 seats. 1979 enya 0 seats. 1992 0. 96 0. 2000 enya 1. 2004 0. 2008 enya 2. 2012 enya 0. 2016 enya 2. 2020 enya 1 and 2024 go back to 0. So then I would make say Bawumia na ma NPP ntimi win seat e oboko enclave.
Also Omasa John Akko parliamentary. They mention parliamentary. Omasa John Akko presidential.
Yeah, me ba so when you parliamentary then Ashanti ya fa boko central the middle of the conference. Hona ntokwa ni nyina gina. And na hona Alhaji kan no NPP candidate no oyekusasi ni efe no Agobiri Paul Alala onya 3855 vote, Ejama 13.20%. NDC candidate in 25,350 votes, Ejama 86.80%. Dr. Bawumia Mamprusini, Boko Central. Dr. Bawumia 13,384 votes, Ejama 32.80%. And Ajomama 26,000. So Oshemwa, Nipa about
almost
10,000 more eto abama Bawumia Mamprusini ewo hono mo a o man to amfama NPP ni kusasi no enso ho
obesi bi mana
so Bawumia nya 13,000 votes. NPP candidate no ye kusasi ni onu nya 3,800.
Hey, o try 10,000.
Yes, share percentage no Bawumia nya 32%.
And on your
13%.
Ono I Agobiri Paul Alala no. O kusasi ni.
Yes.
And Bawumia Mamprusini.
I was Boko Central.
But we are the hub of the fight.
Yes.
Okay.
I fed the Andra. Akana penny Akana penny by me say kasa. Na me say Peter so kasa. Look, fact ni. Ebi say onya kasa pa na che say John NDC for so almost 56% do baby.
But no man so 30 something.
Anya sa na tie.
Okay.
Ne say. But John Mahama any Bawumia na call election.
Yes.
Mahama enya 56%. Bawumia enya 41%. The next election no Mahama onko bi enti NDC candidate no on 0. Bawumia ewo 41% so sa two enya pe se Mahama call election ni bidi a obeka se Mahama ntu kura 56% bi o but Mahama is out of the race. So the next NDC candidate no started from scratch 0. Bawumia at foundation wadu lentil akase obeye ayiko obegu concrete no abo aye table no abo
baby na pe e kan na pe na ki
upo
they will
otoboase me ba otoboase che anti party
bi what one pe obiabodi
akana pe
obiabodi
anya so pe no
you can respond
okofa any other candidate ba obe started from 0 afa no ba yer ma tse nkrofo say yes nyan Bawumia kasa kana pe wakọ election ni wa lusu about 7 regions ulusu about 7 regions nya constituency Ashanti Patrol Fabra from 1992
obi ka bibi so you respond to the
from 1992 to 2016 the highest regions are NPP parliamentary candidate be winning 7 presidential candidate be winning 7 but NDC to me winning 9 regions out of the traditional 10. And some so so 1992 NPP winning only Ashanti region. Only Ashanti region. NPP presidential candidate Edu Buahi. 96 Kofobaye Otimi winning only Ashanti region. NDC winning all the initial 9 regions. Then 2000 NPP be winning. NPP to me winning 7 out of the 10 regions. 2004 NPP side to me winning only 7 out of the 10 regions. Then 2008 NPP able lusuno shrink back to 2 regions. So Akufo-Addo winning only 2 regions and only 49%. 2 regions. Then 2012 Akufo-Addo said winning only 2 regions and Odi Enya if anything 47%. 2016 Akufo-Addo be winning election no go back to 2000 or winning 7 regions when Timi Antra 7. So no NPP presidential candidate and Timi Antra 7 regions. Ben DC a presidential candidate Timi winning 9 out of the initial 10 regions. So near China said and your regions near the winning election
at the point in time the population the 2 regions. In fact, winning
that was 2008. 2008 only 49% of the 2 regions.
Yes.
But see Bawumia cry there.
Okay.
Ko for ba we need 1. Osa we need 1. Asa na okwako we need even saying 7. Akufo-Addo we need 2. Asa na okwako we need 7. But this time Bawumia we need 3 regions. For the first time Bawumia we need a region in the northern part of Ghana. The eastern and the Ashanti. And you know this one not say Bawumia in 7 regions. When we need a president, a constituency, it
doesn't hold water.
This is the data. What I said, this is the data.
Yes, and no anameti is
data no ni. Enti emo obi e na ada o. Say aka na epe. Obi obeka so nka na epe na se bia na ka che ne say aka na epe. Na epe na aka no enchiremu ni simple. John Mahama and Bawumia na call election. John Mahama nya 56%, Bawumia nya 41%. John Mahama we ordinary 56 no or the call. Bawumia e de owum okura 49. Even though enya cast
okura 41.
Even though enya cast in stone no okuta 41. O de upper ma 41 no en shrinke okuta o de chimtu okura for
every between less than 35.
Yeah, all the fans say what you do. Okura 20% a yen foundation o gina so de akọ 7 peduasa osono atetia prompo e na ne krampan esen o
bene makada se bro hanke bai
me boa das me de ohun ese sakraman what atetia prompo no e na ne se mu no esen wo krama o so wado sade what I say etino I
have to go to 3 lessons or 2 lessons to pick class.
Bawumia jina brani umpo.
Etu say akana ipe akasei na people so musu kuta sei 0
me say in the NPP primary obi so control 36% of the party because when you are 36% in the last primary but adiana ne say
me dem to boss obi mu say without the support of the system
no we are 36%.
So can you imagine the system ni hon man based on the 30 something just obey the belief from
yes
and you say the way to me can
me support it and me a year party nim enya 36% obi an kana kuma to niyem look mama can we tell the year 2008 2007 ahead of 2008 Amachematinya 32%. Or ye anti-party conduct. Party for no fu no. The following election no. That was the 2012 ahead of 2010. Ahead of 2012. Almost tested about 10%. Or say anti-party conduct
2014.
Almost tested about 4.5%.